So I don't know how you all feel about casseroles. Personally, not a fan. It's just like a bunch of things that are stuck together that don't make sense to me a lot of the time. And right now, my house is a casserole. I mean, we have nativity scenes up and wreaths. We have a Christmas tree. We have a Valentine's Christmas tree. My husband gave me some really pretty flowers for Valentine's, and so it looks springy in here too. We got pine cones, we have gingerbread houses, and we have hydrangeas and roses and ferns, and yeah, guys, it's just a mess in here, and I'm so done with it. Basically what happened was after Christmas, life got a little busy, and I just never really took down the Christmas, which is not crazy uncommon around here. I feel like a lot of my friends will keep up their winter stuff until about now and then get rid of it. And I don't decorate overly Christmassy. It is more wintry, but still, it's gotta go. I'm so ready for spring. Just having these beautiful bouquets sitting in my kitchen and dining room just make me, I'm just so ready for it. So I can't wait for our spring refresh video next week, but I thought before we do that, I just wanna have a good foundation in my kitchen here, kind of know what's going on, which is hard for me because I've never actually decorated my kitchen. You guys were along with me this past fall and you saw how we remodeled it and everything, and then we went right into Christmas, and I never really got to see my kitchen and its personality, so we're gonna kind of discover that today. I have a big box here to take down the rest of the decor that's gotta go away, and then I've been collecting mostly powder blue, china blue themed items. I've found them at thrift stores, different places like that. So I'm excited to see how that shapes my kitchen. I know I have a really good solid base. Some of you guys have called it boring or basic, and that was kind of the goal, honestly. I wanted a good basic structure, not because I don't have a personality. I love those fun, colorful kitchens, but I can't afford to redo that every 5 years. You know, this is something that has to last me for a long time. So I went with the kind of classic basic bones, which I recommend, and then you can inject personality through your decor and your styling, which is what we're gonna do today. So let's strip this kitchen down and then bring it back to life with some brand new to me decor that I've never used before. I'm very excited about this. I may have to go shopping. My goal is not to. I really don't want to go spend money. I'd rather just use the things that I have and have collected over the years. And I think we can, but we'll see. This kitchen's a lot bigger than I realize sometimes. And so then sometimes it takes more or bigger things. So we'll see. But yeah, if I can do this on like an almost $0 budget, that would be wonderful. Okay, you guys ready? Let's go breathe some new life into this space. So I kind of have a different philosophy than a lot of people when it comes to decorating and styling your home. I don't think you need to rush it at all. We moved into this home in 2019 and it took me a good, I would say 4 years to get every room somewhat decorated. Now, given the fact that we were gonna renovate each room, room by room, that also made the process go slower as well. But I remember when our bedroom just looked atrocious. There was nothing on the walls. And this was like 2 years into living in our home. And yes, I could have hit things harder and done things quicker, but I think there is something to be said for living in a space and just figuring it out kind of the hard way. Put your furniture in, kind of see if it's working, move it around again, kind of figure out what the space is best used for, and if you even want a certain room to be. You know, we turned the dining room into a toy room and now back into a dining room again, minus the wall that we knocked out. And just living in a space before making a lot of costly decisions is always a good way to go. If you can handle living in a home while it's being renovated, that's a big if for some people. I get it, it's not always ideal. But yeah, once we finally got our kitchen remodeled, I didn't feel this urgent need to like make it become the finished product. One, that means the fun is over. I don't get to have any more fun with it, you know? And two, I didn't really know how crowded it would feel or how the spacing would work, all of that. Obviously, your aesthetic eye can really quickly, you know, I'm very decisive. I can know what I like and what I gravitate towards. But when it comes to actual functionality, you gotta just live with it. You gotta kind of figure out if something is too big or too small, or if you need to rearrange something. And so don't let the pressure of other people coming to see your renovation for the first time, making it feel like you have to have it completely finished and looking great. In fact, the state of this kitchen was seen by over 35 people this past weekend coming and going in our home. We were hosting, and yes, I had this hodgepodge, adolescent, tweenage style of kitchen going on with the Christmas, Valentine's, spring decor all mixed together, and it's just was what it was. We even ate very summery foods while there was snow falling outside. So yeah, it was just quite the day, and it's fine, just lean into it. And at the end of the day, I didn't want to be redecorating my kitchen the same week I'm cooking and cleaning for guests to come. So yeah, the decorating got to wait till this week when I actually feel calmer and I have the time to dilly-dally around and kind of toy with things. So I would love to know if any of you are living in a fixer-upper at the moment. Just say hi down in the comments below. And I just want to encourage and speak to you guys specifically that don't let the pressure of other people's eyeballs on your spaces feel like you need to rush things. Because when you rush things, you make hasty decisions, you spend more money because you can't take the time to look for that sale or that deal or that score or find on Facebook Marketplace or at a garage sale. Time is money, and it's also fun. I mean, at least for me, I enjoy this kind of thing. And so it's done, it's done. And then a lot of the fun is over. Okay, command strips, we love. Popped right off the wall. I used the Velcro ones, excellent. Definitely using them again. Baylor has the light switch. I used a sticky hook, not just on this wall to hang the bells, but also to hang that wreath back there. I don't know, but this wall is definitely ruined. Ruined as in we can repaint like that little spot, but still, I'm very, very annoyed. Ugh. Live and learn. And you know what? A new kitchen can only be new for so long. I set everything out here on the counter so I can kind of like look and see what I have. But then also, Josh got me flowers for Valentine's Day and they're still looking great. So look how pretty my kitchen looks already without even doing anything to it. But I debated if I wanted to take everything off my counters and then put things back on, you know, and see everything with fresh eyes. But I kind of already know I want my olive oil and all that stuff over here and et cetera, et cetera. So I decided to leave things and I'll just wipe things up as I go. I just have some pure Castile soap mixed in my warm water here. And then I also have a magic eraser I'm gonna go around and use a bunch because with white quartz countertops, this is the best to get any scuffs off. I've been collecting this blueware for about the past 8 months. So I kind of never really saw it all together. So I kind of didn't know how much I had. A lot of this is Facebook Marketplace finds, the thrift store. This I did get new off of Amazon. But I think pretty much everything else is thrifted. Oh, and this, I can link this too. This is also from Amazon. This I actually believe came from a family member. Yeah, just little bits and pieces that I've collected, and they definitely need to be wiped down as I use them because they're a little bit dusty. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of clean as I go rather than cleaning it all first and then adding things back in. So we're just gonna start out really practically here with my little cooking station, olive oils, wooden spoons, that kind of thing. I love this pewter tray. We're gonna keep this, just wipe it down. And then I think this really needs a good washing. I actually think I'm gonna put it through the dishwasher. I think it's okay. I really like it, but it's filthy dirty. And I have this really pretty crock that I was thinking about using for flowers, but it kind of competes with the flowers, you know, if I had a flower bouquet sticking out. So I think this is what I'm gonna do. And then I, of course, have a whole nother utensil drawer that I keep the overflow of the stuff that doesn't fit. So a lot of this stuff is from Greece, actually. I will link the page below. It supports refugees in Greece. You know what? Let's display these yet too. I do have an outlet right here, so I could put my lamp over here, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Sadly, this got broken. I got it off of Thrive and it's cracked and it's been leaking oil all over my tray here, so we'll switch that out with this nice clean white one. I got this off of Amazon. One of the few new pieces that I bought, but it's very practical. And then I like to put avocado oil in my jar. I know probably olive oil is the preferred, but avocado oil has the better smoke point, and I just use it kind of like as a neutral oil. I've stopped buying vegetable oil. I'm very proud of myself. It's, I do buy it on occasion, once in a great while, but I haven't had it in the house on the regular basis for the last year. I don't know. That's one of those like small changes that's, you know, does it make a big difference or not? I don't know, but it's easy. It's an easy swap. So there we go. Wanna throw that out? Yeah. Thank you. The boys are playing in the sun porch. Okay, that looks pretty. Here, you can throw this out too. It's completely cracked. While we're here, let's refill our flaky salt. I go through this stuff so fast. No, it's cracked. It's leaking. And then this is a spray bottle, so I don't have to buy the aerosol cans of olive oil. So this, I will also put avocado oil in. And then finally in this section, we are going to swap out the butter dish. Love this butter dish, but this one is the upgrade. I thought it was worth it because it can fit 2 butter sticks, which we go through butter pretty quickly. I like to use it pretty often. Ta-da! Shall I cover up the outlet? I like how the gold ties in the amber here, kind of. Yeah, I think I will. We had the most wild supper last night. It was chicken, bacon, and wild mushroom risotto. It was so good. On weeks like this when I have projects going like decorating the kitchen or spring cleaning or whatever it may be, I'm always so glad to have Green Chef for those special weeks where it's just I need a little boost. There's so many different reasons to love Green Chef and I love partnering with them. One might just be the fact that it takes that mental edge off of trying to plan meals for that week. We don't do this every week, but it's like a special thing that we've added into our routine here and there, and it has been such, not a lifesaver, but such a added bonus in my life. It's taken out some of that friction. They make reaching your wellness goals super easy with their science-backed nutrition. They have options like Mediterranean, high protein, high fiber, plant-based, and more, all clinically proven to support your healthy habits. Right now, when you go to greenchef.com or click the link below and use the code 50meganfox, you get 50% off plus free shipping on your first Green Chef box, plus 20% off for 2 months. Again, that code is 50meganfox at greenchef.com to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first Green Chef box, plus 20% off for 2 months. Again, that code is 50meganfox at greenchef.com. Everything is gonna come right to your door in a box, and then you'll have these different kits for each meal. You won't need hardly anything else besides salt, pepper, some olive oil, water for your stock pot, that kind of thing. And then of course your knife and things like that. It has simple step-by-step directions that even your kids can help you follow. You wanna invite them into the kitchen. This evening, all my kids are in the kitchen helping me make the butter-basted sirloin steak and potatoes that we're gonna have for supper tonight. I love how there's no waste because you use up everything that you need for that particular meal. You can try new and fancy flavors without buying all these extra condiments to put in your fridge. Last night's risotto had this amazing herb butter that's like unreplicable. You can definitely tell that chefs are involved with the formulations of these meals. So maybe give a little gift to yourself, to your family. They're all going to love it. 50 Megan Fox, again, will get you 50% off. Each week the menu's gonna change, but if you see risotto in there or a burger of some kind, they're pork meatloaves we really love. And my daughter is a particular fan of all of their pasta. So on those weeks when I need just to buy a little bit of time back, Green Chef has definitely helped in that department. And now my tea towel drawer is completely full. I have a lot of these maroon red striped ones that I was using over the winter time. So I think I'm actually gonna take these out of the drawer so that they don't take up too much space, pack these up. I'm gonna swap these out for something more in the color scheme. And TJ Maxx is a great place to get these. And I think I got a couple of them at Home Goods too. Cute. Yes, I like. Okay, I am avoiding some of the most scary areas. I'm just doing the fun ones at the moment. And I'm gonna wipe this all down once I do up here. So, ooh, we got dust. I do really miss the Christmas stars that were up here. They're just very whimsical, but I think we'll go a little more streamlined, a little less cluttered. I've seen people put like florals up here, but I think that might be a little much. Plus, I feel like anything that catches dust, won't the dust fall into the food when I'm cooking? So minimal is probably better. Okay, and then I'm gonna transfer these, so this is the plan anyway, pewter candlesticks from my countertop. Oh, they're the exact same height. I don't know if I like that. Well, hang on, let's put the artwork back up. Subtle fruit nod. My mom had a fruit kitchen, so it makes me smile every time I incorporate fruit. Okay, I'm gonna put these chunky pewter ones in the living room, and then I harvested these from the living room, much better. They're a little more petite. Just a moment for my pendant light above my window. I know you never see it on camera, but it's there. So pretty. Amazon too. Another little vignette over here. I'm gonna take out this neutral, get rid of some of this brown. Everything's just brown. And then this cute little lamp I got, it's one of my pride and joys. It was a day where I was finding nothing at the garage sales, and then I came across this adorable little lamp. It's truly vintage.
Like, I know it was in a powder blue kitchen in the 90s. Look at that brown hardware. Oh my. Wiring. There we go. Okay, then maybe some of the wood elements back in. I hate that brown ugly cord, so trying to think how I can creatively hide that. But I do drain my dishes right here, so I don't know. What am I gonna do? Let's find a springy page in here. Oh, there we go. That lavender, that'll tie in nicely. And it hides my outlet. Cute. I'm thinking it still needs a little more color, so I have some false craft. And this little beautiful plate is quite the gem. I looked it up and I think it was produced in the 1960s in England. So that was a fun little gem for $1.99. Candlesticks or no? No. Okay, I definitely made some good headway. This microphone looks crazy. I'm going to keep going, finish up throughout the week. I never get much done at one time. I'm debating what I want to do with this shelf. So I'm gonna probably just throw a bunch of the stuff up on there now and then kind of just fidget with it throughout the week and see what I like. But yeah, it's coming along and I want to get this finished before my flowers die. So hopefully in the next day or two here so I can show you the finished product.
Here right now, there's no place that I would rather be. So let this moment last. I've searched myself, I've tried to figure out who I am, and you were always there to lift me up, 'cause no one else can make me love like you. You give me strength, Lord, I finally know where I belong.
Also, the other week, you guys saw me go to the fabric store for this artwork project that I did, and it definitely came together pretty good. I do wish I could figure out a way to make the paper less, like you can tell it's a little not warped, but it's not 100% crisp either. I think that would come with a really nice wide mat if I would do it the way that the Pinterest picture actually showed. But I didn't have any mats that big, and I wanted the actual Bible verses to be smaller in the middle so you could have that fabric really showcased. But in the end, I think it turned out really nice, and I love having more scripture in my home. My husband's been asking for that, and so I feel like we finally made some headway in that department. You guys can take note of which Bible verses I chose because I think they're great for in the kitchen. Excuse the mess behind me, but this area over here I feel like needs a little pizzazz. I found this on Facebook Marketplace. It's a very old mirror slash picture. I wish it was a mirror. I thought that would be the ideal, but it does have just this random couple on it. So I'm gonna have to cover it up with some artwork, but I need to decide where I'm gonna put it first before I choose the artwork. And then you guys saw this in a recent thrift haul for $1.99. I would like to switch out the artwork in this too, but I'm trying to decide, do I want to couple it up and have two? Or do they kind of compete with each other because the shape, I'm thinking maybe not both of them. They don't really have anything in common. The gold and the wood kind of compete maybe. But this is a little small. I don't know. We'll see where they get hung or if they do at all. These platters are just too beautiful not to use, but like this one is so deep, I can't really hang that on a wall, and so I'm not really sure how to display it that you can see that pretty artwork. So I think I will use this one, but I'm not sure the practical use for this one. I did get them off of Facebook Marketplace. And then this one too is just so pretty. This one's a slightly different color blue. I might actually use this as a serving bowl because it's actually a useful size, so we'll see. And then I still have these two yet too, but I don't feel like I need to use them. I don't actually think it would be too redundant to have, see, I have a plate wall over there. Like what if I just did 2 plates, maybe over by the door where I was thinking about doing the artwork? I don't know. I really love them though. I feel like they need to be displayed. Next day, it's dreary, rainy, but I'm excited to tackle the dining room quickly here. First of all, I have candles burning here because I think they look so much better when they have a little bit of drip on them. They're by Magnolia. I think I got them at Target. They're so pretty. So blue candlesticks, what's not to love? Also, my plan for this window seat back here was to make sure that it was pretty seasonally neutral so I don't have to keep changing it all the time. But I did get new pillow covers to cover up the reddish ones. I thought these could be our winter Christmas ones. And then this is from Amazon. It's like a block print with like a yellow in it. I thought that would be kind of fun, add this yellow and gray. I wouldn't actually change these out again until fall time because, or at least that's the plan. But I think a twice a year refresh is good because, you know, they need washed by then anyway. But doing it more than that, just it doesn't happen. So my spring decor is gonna be my anytime decor till, you know, we get to the winter months. Oh, it's always an ordeal wrestling these in. But I like to get oversized pillows so that they look nice and stuffed. Ugh, look at that yucky mess out there. It's been raining all week off and on top of the 12 inches of snow. So most of the snow is gone at this point. Okay, now this is where it's gonna get a little radical. So I want to keep my silver tray. I love having a tray. You can just whip everything on and off the table really quickly. I'm gonna run to Hobby Lobby probably in the next week or two once these flowers are dead and just try to get a few fake stems. So I always just have flowers in there because I can't just keep it up all the time. But right now, they're still looking great. But I have 2 options here and I want you guys to vote. I'm gonna show you the most non-radical one first. So I could just do this like simple blue table runner. So there you kind of get the idea. Very simple, nothing earth-shattering. Looks a lot like it did before, which I don't mind. I used to have a maroon table runner on here, velvet. Okay, there we go, option 1. I could go really crazy here. I did not steam any of this because I may still return them, but this is a full-fledged tablecloth. I don't know, what do you guys think? Right now it's kind of wrinkly. If I really wanted to go crazy, I could layer 2 patterns together. I think this is great, but does it look more like picnic blanket outside? Like, does it go with the realness of my sideboard? What do I do here? Maybe I'll just do nothing for the next week or 2 till this video goes out and then see what you guys think. Or actually, every time I watch things back on camera, it always kind of makes my decision for me because I can see on the camera, yes, it worked or no, it didn't. My daughter would love this. This feels bougie to her. She's not used to a tablecloth because whenever we do one, it's like for fancy occasions. So I could see that working out. Add the blue candlesticks that match the silver tray. And if I really wanted to lean into the silver pewter look, I could put this bouquet on, which is a little more cohesive, but I really like the white. I think it ties in the cream of my lamp back there, kind of brings the color forward a little bit. It's functional and pretty. I think this is it. I just have to decide now on the table linens, the table dressings. What would you guys do? What do you think? I would love to hear your opinions, especially since none of them are permanent. And every time I look at my dining room and I wish that I didn't have this ugly high chair in here, I remember that it is a privilege to have a kid that needs a high chair. It means you have a little baby around yet. So I will appreciate it while I have it, but I know it's not aesthetically pleasing, but it is the best, the best. I've shared that link with so many people. I'll link it below. It's a space-saving high chair, I think it's called. Okay, so are we done? I definitely feel like I'm still getting to know this kitchen. I love parts of it. Other parts I feel like are still a little bit bland. And I still need to decide if I want to put up a pot rack on my backsplash behind my oven. You know, I think it's just a testament that all of our homes are a work in progress. We're not going to ever feel like they're done. At least I hope not, because then the fun ends once they're done. Also, I think the lesson from today's video is fresh flowers make anything pretty. And get yourself some command strips. Stick a couple little china plates up on your backsplash. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed coming along on this one. Thank you, Green Chef, for sponsoring this video. Check them out down below and use that discount so that you can have quick meals on those weeks that you just need a little breather or a break. And they're always absolutely delicious. And I'll see you all next week for a welcoming spring video. I have a whole list of things I want to get done, and I'll take you guys along for them. We may or may not be going to the greenhouse, the farmer's market, doing some spring baking. So if you're curious what that's all about, come back next week. I will see you all then. Thanks so much for being here. Bye.